to yet another exciting episode of Gloves Off, Rekaofela Sisonke. My name is Mimizana, Mimizana, dark nge lipstick. Intokazi Malindi namhlanje is going out to Sharpeville. Yes, we are in the Vaal, and what we are doing here today is what we do best. Namhlanje sizobona two great boxing giants. I'm talking about a legend, and I'm talking about someone who's young, who's still fun, and still wants to go out there and show the world that boxing is something that everyone should love and support. Silana eSharpeville kulolusuku lethu namhlanje, a place that is rich in history. Sizobona lana France, sizobona futhi nobaba uSireko. Into sizoyenza mina nawe kulolusuku lethu namhlanje is to see to it ukuthi nawe at the end of the day you have the passion and the drive as much as they do. Wazanami. Njengoba sengishilo ngaphambileni wena mbukeli wethu lapho ekhaya, namhlanje on our episode of Gloves Off we have none other than Thabang Makau France Ramabolu. Uke wezwa ngesizulu uma kuthiwa induku enhle igawula ezizweni. This young man hails from all the way in the Free State, and namhlanje I get the opportunity and the honor ukuthi ngizokhulumisana naye kulolusuku lethu namhlanje all the way from the Free State, Virginia. Umfana koqwaqwa kwena uyithola ulitenka hara Sharpeville. How are you doing, my guy?
Oh, I'm doing very well, myself.
Are you good?
No? I'm doing very well.
I know, that's good. It's an honor to actually finally meet you.
Oh, thank you.
Especially, Akiri, we're looking at all of your accolades. We're looking at all of your achievements.
I'm
glad. Yeah, you're glad, ne? Okay, let's talk a little bit about Thabang. Thabang Kimang.
Okay, Thabang, this guy at from Free State. Just a simple guy in J.
Yeah.
Aratam boxing up
okay.
The family man.
Yeah.
The happy guy, you know, even if things are very tough sometimes.
Yeah.
Then yeah, just a simple guy in J. The gym owner, a trainer, and then just a businessman. Upcoming businessman.
Definitely. I like that. But take us through the journey. When did boxing start for you?
Okay, boxing actually started 2003 for me. 2003, I was about 15 years old then. And then I went to just other gym. Anyway, I used to love fighting when I was young. You know?
Oh, okay.
And then
yeah.
And then sometimes I decided, you know what, let me just try this thing.
Yeah.
And then I went to this other gym, and then there was boxing. Oh, I was so happy. And then I got roused up. Hey, first time by Chapa.
Yeah.
And then I gave it up. I'm not gonna make it boxing. And then my mother didn't support it much.
Okay.
The funny thing, when I was young, I had a very bad car accident.
Oh wow.
And then the doctor said to my parents that I might have a big problem with seeing tall and then having like a headache problem and stuff.
Okay.
But you grew up
Of course.
And then my mom has not. Then when I started, my mother was supportive this boxing thing.
I can imagine why.
Yeah, until I book up on the boxing gym, I fighting and then after that, I take a school and then I got a school Virginia. And then that's where I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take this boxing thing seriously. I'm gonna be a professional, you know.
Okay. So when does that happen for you?
In fact, this is the way it started.
Yeah.
My passion was training.
Okay.
You know, training just young boys in jail.
All right.
There's this other pastor of mine, George. He's Pastor George.
Okay.
This guy, he's a former professional boxer. So I go to him, please, boxing, give me something.
Yes,
and then
yes.
he was like, okay, sweet. And you know what he gave me? He gave me God. And you know?
Okay.
And then I loved God. I was good, I was happy, you know?
Yeah.
After that, after my matric, Virginia, and then I had few gloves, I had one punching bag, and then I started my smaller team.
Okay.
And then I was training my brothers and then kids around.
Because your
the streets.
passion vele is training.
It's training, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And then I was not that good then, and then I started at the old building, ya college, mining, and then I got boxer. And then all of a sudden, I invited one of my trainer, one of the trainer, he's a professional. Ne?
Yes.
Oh, I what am I doing there? And he was happy. And then
Okay.
I remember,
Impressed.
Yeah, come and try it with me. I like fit because I was fit and then focused. You know,
Hey.
I was strong and very, very good. There.
Yeah.
And then they were impressed already. I can even box, you know. And then the boxer they were happy, and then I decided to turn a professional rival, professionally.
Okay.
And then we came back. After that, 6 months or 8 months later, Kyle Connect to my first fight. Yeah, professional.
A professional fight. Who's organizing this for you now?
And there's another trainer who passed away. His name is Andres Dick.
Okay.
He was one of my good motivators when he passed on, but then this guy kind of like bunch up of first fight pro ne.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that one was not so bad. It was just very an experience, confidence then.
Okay.
And then Gazamaya, and then I wanted to go to school. I told my parents, you know what, guys, I need to go to school.
Okay.
School.
So now you leave Free State
Virginia.
Virginia now. You're coming to Joburg now. City of Lights now.
You know, student doing sports administration. I wanted to do sports management. Unfortunately, nearly full. Guys, sports admin. And then go on a little big Nick Durant.
Yeah.
The mighty Nick Durant.
Nick Durant.
Yeah, and then I trained in his gym, and then he was impressed.
Okay.
He loved it. He loved the passion that I had, the confidence, you know, because I saw
you were young.
Yes, and I saw many different boxers like Bomurutum Talane, Zolane Tete, you know.
Different styles now. Your mind is being open to different things now.
You know, the best trainers, the best boxers, in fact. Like Innocent Mtalana is a trainer there, and then like those people who are on TV, Philippine Dove, you know?
Yes.
I saw them there, Tagalan Dove, many guys. And then I kept on going to school stuff there, and then I didn't have money, nothing, you know? And then here's one sad thing that happened to my life, you know? And then I went to Nick Durant, and then he said, okay, no, I see your passion, you're good, you look like you can be a good guy.
Yes,
and then,
you have the potential.
Yes, and then I used to work at this gym, and then he invited me to work for him at this gym, and then I started learning a lot from there on. And then I learned a lot, and then I'm taking Jimmy Samono, hey, because anyway it was my passion, you know. And then
now are you fighting or are you training now?
Not yet fighting.
Okay.
Train about, you know, and train about just lands, and then that time I was a blackout, and I got blackout this tata in boxing, you know.
Yeah.
And then he didn't wanna. He said to me, "Okay, Sharp, France, keep on training," you know. And then he didn't want to renew my license because of blackouts, you know. No fights, nothing happened, nothing was happening then. And then you know what happened was one time I was attend school, and then the set party calorie get to school on one time or client because he loved what I was doing.
Okay.
One of the clients loved it, and then I used Nick Durant. He will never train with anyone else but me. And then I come back to school, Nick, and then I'm explaining like it was school, and then he was so upset, and then he's like, "No, France, you better choose between school or work."
Wow. Hey. Are you making enough money at the time?
No, nothing.
You're not.
I'm just making, you know what, certain amount of money just to survive, you know. At least try to help my parents out or give somebody and then it was sad.
So you had to choose now
between school and work, and then I was like, okay, Sharp, if I choose school,
then it means you forget about
work. There's no way I'm gonna stay because I can't afford the rent, and then only my father is working, and my father by two on the side, and my little younger brothers, you know. And then
Times are tough now for you.
Time is a bit tough, and then my father because he's not even educated. He's just a driver. You know? And then I had to make a very tough decision, and then like, you know what, France, stay at the gym, just stay at work.
Take me through that emotion. Yeah, a decision between going to school and now having to work with Nick now.
Yeah.
How was that emotionally for you?
It was bad. It was tough. It was very tough because I couldn't even express it to anyone else.
Of course.
You know, it was difficult, and then I said, like, you know what, I'm just gonna give this boxing thing my all.
Your all.
You know, I'm gonna give it my all. Something must come out here. You know, that was my plan. Like, you know, what I do in my life is like, whatever that I do, I make sure at least I get something out of nothing.
Yeah.
I can be nothing, nobody, but if I see a potential, I work my way
work
out.
through it.
Yes, I work my way out,
okay,
and then I get it done.
But tell me,
you know,
looking back now, with where you are now, how your life turned out, if you were given another opportunity to make that decision again, do you think you would still choose to stay at the gym, or do you think maybe you would say, you know, I wish I had chosen to stay in school?
You know what? I would choose to. Anyway, I did alternatively. I went to Inter College and carried on with I did my certificate at Inter College.
Okay.
You know what?
Were
I
you
could
still
have done?
doing sports at
Yes. No, I did sports and fitness and nutrition.
Okay.
Right. So, but now I would stay. I would just go and explore other ways of studying.
Okay. So, take us through your first boxing title.
Well,
when was that? How did that come about?
So, well, you know what? From Nick Joran's story, like, I went back to the Free State. I decided, you know what, because Nick Joran, what he wanted me to do, because he saw my passion in training. He even gave me this name, Mr. Sincere.
Okay.
You can just imagine.
Yeah.
He said to me, France, your name is Mr. Sincere from now on, as a nickname, as a fighting name. And then I was like, okay. And then I think 2 years later, after I've seen that there's nothing that I'm gonna achieve more than just only training boxers becoming world champion, me becoming nothing. And then I was like, you know what, let me just go home. And then I decided to run back home for Virginia because I left school then.
So now you left school.
Yeah.
You're not fighting.
You know, nothing.
Nothing is happening for you.
Nothing is happening.
So you decide you're gonna regroup now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I was like, you know what? Let me go back home. When I got home, I was like, okay, there's nothing that I can do. There was this guy called Mr. Jalavani. He opened the gym called Central Boxing Club, Virginia Central Boxing Club then. And then I joined him, and then I took over from the gym.
Okay.
And he was very supportive man. I respect that old man because he showed me like the honesty in terms of like supporting the boys. And then I gave these boys boxing. They loved it. They enjoyed it because then I had experience, you know.
Yeah, of course.
I came back with experience from Joburg. I was fit, ready, and then I sparred them, I trained with them, and then they were amateurs, and then they won. I remember it was 4 boys. 5 with my brother.
Okay.
My brother now, who is back now.
Okay. Is he boxing also?
Now he's back. He's on fire.
Okay.
Now these 5 boys, right? These 4 boys, they were like teenagers. Obviously, teenagers have their own challenges and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, they were in the naughty teenage places, you know. And then I think boxing changed their life, you know, because from there, 4 of them, they took even boxing very serious. They started even going to school very seriously. Now, as I can talk to you, 3 of them, they went to varsity.
Wow.
Fortunately, one of them decided to leave us before his matric, and then I don't even know where is he, but he was so upset because he failed his matric. These 3 passed their matric, and then
So
this
we're
other
talking
one-
about the discipline now that comes with the sport.
with the sport, you know.
Yeah, of course.
These boys, they became something, which is one thing that I always say. With education is for everyone. It's for
Yeah.
anyone that can get educated. Because but Nick Durant used to say, it's so funny. He used to say, boxers they are those people who doesn't like education, which I'm so much against.
Hey, he's not the only one, because most of the time you will hear people saying, "I bana ba boxer, slow nyana."
And that's a lie.
Yeah, because but when I was slow nyana, ba sharp man.
Yeah, no, it's a very big lie. There's a guy that I respect as much is what's his name, Mr. Ndo. He's a lawyer.
Okay.
Right? He's a IBF former world champion.
Wow.
He did very well. He's in Australia now. He's working there. He's a qualified lawyer, and there are many guys who qualified, who studied. It's just that they don't practice most of them, you know, because they focused in boxing. But
Yes.
at the end of the day, boxing is just a part of things that teaches you discipline, not teaches you how to run away from school. That's a lie.
course.
It's just
And commitment, eh?
it's just
Yeah,
South Africans.
yeah.
They've been oppressed by people who think they know, and then they know. There's trainers who say there's no smart boxers. They're stupid, because at the end of the day, they're just making sure that they can control boxers. No. It's bad. Boxers must take care of themselves. That's why at the end of the day, you find many boxers dying with nothing. Like for
Yeah.
example, the likes of Baby Jake Matlala, the big Baby Jake Matlala, and
The
then
world title holder.
you know,
Yeah.
and it's hard now. It's so much late for many boxers. They wanna go back and understand education more. They understand the value of education because of they retired from the sport. Yeah, but that's the story.
It's a story for another
sad,
day.
It's a sad part of it.
It is.
Yeah.
So your titles now.
Yes.
Now you are starting to see the fruit now of being a boxer.
You know, I'm so happy, excited,
Yes,
because
yes.
you know what, with these titles, I remember I came back 2013.
Okay.
20
Which one is first here?
This is the first one.
Okay, that's the first one.
WBA Pan African.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I came 2013. I came back to Johannesburg. I trained boxers, few boxers. Obviously, I was not working with Nick Durant anymore. I was working somewhere else. And then they started my record, everything fast down. And then I had this title shot with 3 fights. Then
Okay.
I just won 3 fights. Then they thought I was just gonna be a stepping stone. They're just gonna beat me and then take the title.
And then take the title
Yo,
and then
I
move on.
Smoke the guy.
Okay.
I beat him up.
Okay.
Knocked him out. I won on points. And
For this one.
for this WBA Pan African title.
So tell us, this WBA Pan African champion, when was this? What year was this?
This was 2014.
Okay.
After I had such a beautiful year in 2013, right? And then, so this fight was that funny fight where I got it. Like they said, "Hey man, this guy we're just gonna beat and then
Yes, Kimang yena o
Yeah,
lahle.
and then I was fighting this guy George Muduli with record of 9 fights.
Okay.
10 fights.
So when are you
9 wins.
new kid on the block?
No, new kid in the block.
Yeah.
You know, and then this guy, I had 3 fights, going for the 4th, and then this guy, and then repeat.
Yeah.
A month I spoke with this guy.
Sure.
I smoked him. Yo.
Yeah.
And then I ran a 10 round. So after that, and then my promoter, they give me recognition from my promoter from the Free State, Lebuma Hoko. And then Mr. Lebuma Hoko, after okay, sharp, who do you want to fight next? And I said, you know what? This guy was talking too much. And then because he lost the fight because of that and that and that and that. I gave him a rematch. Yes, so give this guy a rematch.
Yeah. Yena mdluli wa teng.
Mdluli, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy was confident about title. I'm telling you. Fourth round, knockout.
Yeah?
Robal, good.
Okay.
He couldn't believe it.
Wow.
And then after that rematch, he took the knockout fourth round because the fight was Nisogaya too far. Remember Mr. Archie Aronem in France? You have another fight in 2 weeks' time.
Wow.
In Limpopo. I was like, oh, sweet, money. Let's go.
Yes, of course.
And then I went there. Here's the funny story that happened in just 2 weeks preparing for this fight. The week of the fight, break my rib. Boom.
During sparring, what's happening?
During sparring, Ripiaga pop out. Ripiaga pop out. I was stressed. And I was spara immediately. And I'm like to my coach, you know what? That day, spara. It's fine. And then guess what happened?
You're still carrying on with the fight?
Yes. Guess who?
You will only stop the training?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I'm like,
you're feeling pain.
I can stop the training. I can train, but I can stop a fellow spara.
Okay.
And then the second title, which
which one now?
WBF International
it's
Championship.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it happened all like champion lo ke santse ke mlontsha mono wa lemala aba phula out to fight ba montsha ba tsama eno ka mistake ne.
Wow.
And then this guy wa Nick Juranta ba decided because Nick Juranta no nyatsa batho ke.
Yeah.
He thought like anything to France, who's France, I can just beat him because I used to train with him.
Yeah.
Now it's easy.
My boys
are forever ready. Panu from Congo.
Okay.
He's still in Joburg right now. This guy. I never beat the guy like that.
Yeah.
In my life. Yo.
Wow.
And this guy no tata yo. Yo.
I can imagine.
Ne ke mo shapa ka the same punch ke shapile mduli ga yona ne.
Hai marisa motsitsinyi.
O tsebe gona ke le 12 round le. This guy ne ke mo trapa yo. Ke mo shapile I would tell you go 12-0. The whole 12 rounds was
but he was still standing.
He was still standing, still coming, but remember I had a broken rib.
A broken rib.
And then I had to defend myself the other way. So ask about what's happening.
What's alarm?
So and then the fight went on. This guy push. And then after the fight, my eyes were just swollen. Right?
Wow.
I couldn't
That's
see.
how bad it was.
Yeah. Guess what happened to him? His ear was this big, probably, apparently. And then he had to go to surgery after the fight.
Wow.
Now, after my fight, I was like, yeah, I won. I'm happy, you know.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was so funny. It was so interesting and lovely. You know, for me, it was a good moment.
It was a good
moment. I was super fit and ready and happy. You know. After winning that fight, it was Nick Durant's boy. I beat Nick Durant.
Wow.
That's one thing I can tell you. At least I fought one of his fights and I beat him in front of him.
In front of him.
In front of him. You know?
How did that make you feel?
Good.
Okay, now let's come to this now. What is this?
Wow. IBF.
This baby here.
South Africa. This is one of the best achievements that I had.
Okay.
And I'm so proud of being the champion on that one. I remember winning this one.
Yeah.
People like, you know what? I had such a okay support.
Okay.
Because I was fighting this one guy, I think I don't remember where he's from, but his name is Christian Ndombasi. Yeah, Christian Ndombasi.
Okay.
Hey, that guy is ripped, bro. Yo.
Is it?
He's fit. He's you. My mother was so scared when he saw them. And like I'm kabanyana yana, ishanyana yana. Six-pack yana. Yeah, six-pack yana guys are the way. Yeah. Was on point.
Okay.
The money.
You can seem to watch.
Guys, you know what? They didn't believe it.
Was it more of a mind thing for you? A mentality, or was it your fitness, your tactics? What was it?
No.
When you think back to this?
Experience and understanding.
Okay.
This time I was a bit mature.
All right.
Boss. When you were out, I remember I like SABC, interview and my father's title. So just hold it for the last time.
For the very last time.
Because tomorrow is not coming.
Okay. Was he defending or?
No, it was vacant.
Oh, it was vacant.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
And this guy, and then my strategy was easy.
Okay.
As the first one comes, I'm like, And that's what I did.
You went in the guns blazing.
Hey, ka wena straight ka pusha ka nyolla di guts ka betsa body ka nyolluwa ka betsa body this guy relax and no right nka ke tla khathala ka mo follow habidi raro ka mona rai mona hana di guts on top hana di chin guts and stuff. Okay. And then I went to the body and then I went upstairs come knock.
Yeah. Okay, how long was the fight?
The fight went for 3 rounds.
3 rounds?
On the 3rd round, yeah.
You knocked him?
Yeah, knocked him out. But what's what happened? Second round, come push more. Come mono ohema ka thata because utsa coasting, utsa Cape Town.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, nagijima under heat mona na ka so tickets ang kisebetsa ka thata kata weight. Yeah, this guy before the day of the fight, I was saying, una struggle lo peta mbijo tsa hae tsa breakfast because he's too lean. Nna ne ke se lean mme ke lehi
ngwaneso wena mshwa kwa thaba di mahlo
nagijalla I fitla this guy mthashitse fatshe ka nyolowa upstairs right on the button he went down I'm countela khutla itsa khutla ka tla ke matha hape same thing he went down 3 times and then the ref had to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's like no, this guy's gonna die now.
This guy's gonna walimala.
Okay,
you know, that was my biggest achievement. And then I went to Ghana. Ghana was a close fight for me personally. I think it was robbery, but you know what? This is what happens.
Yeah, it is what happens.
I lose that title shot, that title fight, and this one guy really much as well. And then Gahutla, and then I fought in Tanzania. Another robbery fight, and then I'm still trying to get my way back into this.
Maybe let's talk about that now. Is gloves off for you? What's the plan?
Not really off. I'm still figuring it out. But now, as you can see, at least gym and it's called Fighting Time.
Okay.
And that is called it after my name, my boxing name, which is Fighting Time. France Ramabolu Fighting Time.
Okay.
So the reason why I'm not so sure boxing is because I think there's so many boxers to look after. You know, there's so much talent to look after. The reason why the guys like Bonda Tessereko, too many other good athletes around here were never world champions is because there were no one who
to nurture them.
Yeah, to nurture them, to look after their talents.
Yeah.
In fact, every time when I'm thinking about it, my little brother, I'm thinking about his talent. He's not really much big talented guy, but he's trying, you know. If I can
and
be
the passion
there,
also,
you know, if I can be there for him 100% every day.
Kanti-ke, that's all the time we had for wena njengombukeli wethu. Next time, tune in so that we can see what else it is that intokazi Malindi Mimizana omnyamazana duck ngelipstick azokulethela. It's gloves off, Rikawufela sisonke.